Let's preface this series with a resume. I can tell you that I've sunk far more hours into Dark Souls than my Steam times here, and I do have a preference for the remaster. I even own two console versions because I have a problem. But my problem is your solution. I have devised a foolproof walkthrough that anyone can follow. It's really a shame that you only get 10 character slots. I'm sure there's a mod for this, or save backups, but that's effort I'd rather spend on pretty much anything else whatsoever. Such as, I'll firstly pick one here. Yeah, speed. I'm sorry, speed. Let's go with making a monstrosity for a protagonist. That'll be a lot of fun, eh? In fact, let's speed this up.
Take a look inside my eyes and tell me what you see.
Alright, let's get started.
In the age
And skip. Okay, looking good. Not cancerous or anything. Aha! It's another player. A real legitimate online player. This is a great example of this game's online system. It's what they call abnormal or something. I don't know what the word was they used. Some kind of hoopla or sales gimmick. Anyway, unfortunately for me, another player decided to swing by using the Gem of the Crimson Fish to aid me in my quest. Normally this would be the most complex puzzle in the game. In fact, the only puzzle to unlock that door. But we get to just blast by it today. Alright, run past all these sad sacks. And up ahead, you're going to ignore the gentleman in the waiting pool. He'll charge you for rent, which is a severe issue in this game. Avoid this by never speaking to him. Go up this ladder after you remember that Y triangle button's not action in this game. This is an Elden Ring. Anyway, we definitely want to read this message here. Never forget this. Do it right away. Right away. Good. Good. Okay, it's time for the tutorial boss. Let's say boss is 0. This boss is pretty easy. It turns out if you mash X or square really hard and fast, you are actually able to pull a live grenade straight from Call of Duty, big red one for the PS2, directly from your ass, and pelt the enemy with it, like so. Now all you have to do is mash square... Now all you have to do is mash square a whole bunch, and then you... All you have to do is mash square a whole bunch, and then you can... Okay, mash circle. Mash circle, mash square, mash a whole bunch at once! And then maybe you'll win! And then maybe you won't fucking kill you, mash square! Okay. Oh god, I'm dripping with sweat. Okay. Oh. Hey, what's this? Oh my god, you got a giant boss weapon. Destroy everything with something like this. Look how big it is. Oh, these urns turn into cinders and ash. The little pieces. They're so powerful. So powerful. Why am I so slow though? Let's check out the stats here real quick. Oh. Well, that was embarrassing. There are ways to make that weapon useful, but we're not deeply concerned with that for this run. Let's tackle this next bonfire and move forward. Alright, some idiot here died to the slowest arrows and dropped a shield, so let's just take that. In order to block arrows, what you need to do, first we equip the shield of course, You need to mash the LB or L1 button with perfect timing to block the arrows. This is entirely timing and skill based. Oh, my skills are so high. He's running away. The coward just fled. I could take his other victim's knife here. Good. Now we can go ahead and wiggle the entire controller once we get into range in order to kill this bow monster. The correct way to play the game. Wiggle the whole controller. There it is. Gyro controls are really weird, guys, but they really are quite innovative. This dagger's pretty good. It's got a decent attack speed. And check the stats real quick. It has a high critical damage rate, which is excellent, and the ability to do bleed damage, which is also good. Alright, let's go ahead and knock out the shortcut here real quick so I don't have to worry about it later. Crack that bitch open. Alright, now to deal with this, you're going to want to step here and walk off here. Clumsy prick up the stairs decided to drop a bowling ball and missed us entirely. Oh, it's the guy who helped me. Looks like he was in the wrong place at the wrong time and wants to tell me his life story. Oh, we'll just skip all that. Hey, look, the Estus flask and the keys I need. This guy just stole them from somewhere. Well, saves me the trouble. Let's get up this way and learn to parry. Blocking's cool and all, but as you can see, you still take chip damage. What you need to do is learn to parry. It helps. It helps a lot. Here, look very carefully. This is the frame that you hit the button. Then you parry them. Practice this. Do not leave this area until you can parry everything 100% of the time. I might have been joshing you a few times in this run so far, but I am dead serious. Do not, under any circumstances, attempt to play Dark Souls until you learn how to parry. With zero, and I mean zero flaws. Because then you get rewarded like so, once you do it correctly. Instant kills are usually massive damage. You're going to want this. Now that you're done practicing, go ahead and leave the asylum. Run up this hill. Keep running. Keep running. Keep running. Trust me. Okay. Inexplicably, we're now in Lordran, and this is a mystery that has gone unsolved by all the top lore masters of Dark Souls. But we can even see the first boss right here. Don't speak to him. He tells nothing but lies. What we need to do first is explore the immediate area for supplies. Firelink's shrine here has a pretty decent number of goodies to acquire. The nearby graveyard also has some pretty decent items, but it's also riddled with skeletons that are actually known to fold new players into paper airplanes and throw them off the nearby cliff. They deal substantial damage and can cause latent PTSD symptoms later in life. This will cause the player to have less iframes, and we do not want that. Luckily, I'm going to be able to escape these calcium devils and heal up at the bonfire, fighting the first boss of the game after I level up a few times. I'm going to allow the fight to speak for itself.
You will soon regret this.
Not too shabby. It's not too shabby. I think you've done me a favor.